So I'm finding this a bit difficult in terms of filming and then showing my kit. It's quite difficult. I've got no tripods or anything like that, which I want to invest in. But I just want to get some content out there first. So yeah, you can probably gather I'm struggling a little bit with this, but I want to show what I've got, what I've taken in my kit. So sorry about the shoddy kind of camera work on it, but it's all a learning curve for me, and I just want to start putting this stuff out there, and then because I think it is interesting for people to see. It's always also a good experience for me to put it on, and you guys can see what's out there. So I'm trying to do this as best I can. So there might be a couple of different edits of this, but I'm just going to hold these bits up now. So sleeping bag is the EOX from Go Outdoors. This is the Evolution EV300 from EOX. Good summer sleeping bag, solid. It's kept me warm through summer months, and it worked really well in September. So happy with that. I used it with silver underfoil blanket underfoil. It's just something that I got from Aldi's. I've left that outside, so I won't show you that now, but I used that. Then I used my Thermarest Neo Air Uberlite on top. So that's that. Packs down really small. So you can see that there. Okay. Then I had my Trekology Aloft Pillow 2.0. That's really good. Use that different combinations with different stuff. I've used it for hammock camping, and I've used it with different mats as well. I've also got the Trekology, one of their mats as well. But the Uberlite is the one that works obviously for that because it's lightweight, does what it says on the tin. Flextail gear, little electric blow up, which I didn't use because I used the bag that comes in with the Uberlite. So a couple of bags that came with different things. Again, so I'm just trying to drag these out as I go along. It's easier to do it this way than stand. At least you can see me while I'm showing you what I've had. Pair of sealskin gloves, mountain equipment hat. Obviously, it doesn't have to be mountain equipment. You can take any bloody woolly hat that you want, and that'll keep you warm. So, it hasn't got to be that in terms of costing. I'll leave that bit of food down there because I can show you later. That's just a little knife, fork, spoon set, etc., which is really good. Little bushcraft bag that my friend bought me. A nice Opinel knife in there, and a striker and a lighter, so that's handy. Spare striker there, don't know why I need it, but I took it. My EOE stove, can't remember the model now, but that's from Valley and Peak. That's really, really good, so it's done me well. And I also took my MSR pocket rocket as a backup. Same gas for that, there's both. And I brought this little tin as well, which that fits inside as well. So the gas goes in there. So that's quite handy, goes on top of that. So yeah, my stuff's strewn all over the place. As I've already mentioned, that's my tent. That's the Sierra Designs Meteor 3000 2-person. I'll put a link to that on there, and I'll put a link to Valley and Peak. I've got to be honest with you, Valley and Peak are top drawer. I haven't used them a lot, but when I have used them, I did have a slight problem with the EOE stove, and that was sorted very, very quickly. Also going back to the Meteor 3000 tent, I needed a footprint for that. Couldn't see on the website. Emailed them. They're very, very helpful, and they got one out sent out to me. So that was good. So they've looked after me there. Headphones in case I got bored. I didn't get bored. Didn't need them. Little lantern. Amazon special for the tent. Very bright. So that's great. Head torch for the tent in case I ran into trouble or if I was walking late. So I've got that. Pair of woolly socks for night because I do get cold, but I didn't get cold this time. So that's good. Also hand warmers that normally go in my socks when I'm sleeping. Didn't need them. First aid kit. Little kneeling pad. And then I've got... I did have plenty of water in the end, but yeah, coffee pot, SIS bottle, and another pot there for water. The filter, as I've probably mentioned already, that I didn't need, screws onto an ordinary bottle. Your normal bottles is normally very good when I'm up in Snowdonia and places like that, but there was not a drop of water when I came over Malvamite, which is why I had to push on and do as many miles as I did in day one. I got my poles in there. In fact, I can't swivel this round, so I'm just going to show it you like that. That is the Kestrel 68 from Osprey. Very, very, very good pack. So it can be packed down quite well. And that is about it, really. Walking poles as well. I took them, as I mentioned. They were good. They came in handy because my knees did start to hurt after a while. What I probably would do is ditch the Sierra Designs tent on a backpacking mission and use the poles. Yeah, there's a few tents out there that I've looked at, and what I'll probably do is when I purchase one of them, I'll try it out on my next leg of the offasdyke trail and pop that up on a video as well, hopefully. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is it. I hope it was useful to people, and also any tips on people that have done the offasdyke trail or various other trails throughout the country that they think they could offer me some advice on. Just go back to my clothing actually before I pop off. Had a rat race insulated jacket. It's not a massive one. I left my down jacket at home. Some regatta shorts, nothing fancy about them, with zip offs. So I had the bottoms to those if I needed them. And then this I wore on day 2, which is a iceberg merino wool, which is quite handy. This fleece I did actually wear at the time as well, but I took that off very quickly because it was hot. And also had a Montaigne, one of the long sleeve base layers as well. I wore one of those. So just a couple of items of kit I missed off at the end of that. So I've got a big house, waterproof trousers, tape seams. I can't remember the Gore-Tex. Can't remember what the name of them is. I bought them on the back of a review by Bushman and Blue. Sort of, if you've seen his channel, it's very good stuff. And also I've got a Solomon waterproof jacket that's lightweight, more of a running jacket, but I used that. The weather was good, so I didn't need anything that was any heavier needed for it really. So yeah, the weather was quite kind to me, so that's what I used on the weekend. Yeah, as I say, hope it's been useful. Like and subscribe if you can. It's going to help me going forward. I know it's not of the best quality at the minute. I'm filming off GoPro and my own camera, as you can tell. So as I say, it is a little bit, for want of a better word, shoddy. But I hope it's watchable, and hopefully as time goes on I get more kit, tripods and things like that I'm going to start looking at, and I can put some more content out there and make it a bit easier for me to film. And yeah, thank you. Catch you on the next one.